Hi guys, this is David, and as you can see, I'm actually going to be doing some real cooking this time. What I'm going to be doing is cooking some pasta, and actually what I do is I cook the elbow macaroni type of pasta. The reason why that is, of course, is because it's easier to deal with. Because when I go to drain it, well, even putting it in the pot too, for that matter, it's easier to deal with. As far as easier to put it in, easier to drain it, easier to cook, and even easier to eat too, for that matter, than regular spaghetti would be. So that's why I do that. So I've got that, and then I've got some spaghetti sauce in a can. And normally I wouldn't like the cheap stuff. Normally I would like just like the Ragu or Prego or something. But turns out this stuff is actually pretty good. So I don't know if you necessarily have this in your area, but if you do, you might want to try it. This one, to me, anyways, tastes like Ragu. Is what it tastes. In fact, it tastes just like it. So something to keep in mind. Um, I've also got my sea salt here. I think you're supposed to use regular salt when you're putting it in there. As far as the pot, that's what some people do. I think just use regular salt because I've done that before too. Just use regular salt, but I didn't have any regular salt. I just got sea salt is all I've got. But as far as the meat goes, I'm not worried about putting the meat in there because even when I was growing up as a teenager, I was fixing spaghetti all the time, and didn't even care as far as if it had meat in there or not. If I'm at somebody's house and they got it and it has the meat in there, then that's great. I'll go ahead and eat it for sure. And it definitely, to me, does taste better. But I'm also just fine without it having the meat in it too. So later on this summer, like when I'm out at like a campsite or something like that, as far as out boondocking type of camping, then I might try to see if I can do that, fix a full thing with meat in it and stuff too. But as far as right now, I'm not concerned about it though. Um, but that's it. Yeah, just doing some real cooking this time for a change. No aluminum foil on the thing. I'm actually doing some real cooking and just letting you guys check it out real quick. Um, Another thing I wanted to say too, is actually today for that matter, I did find out when I was over at the library earlier today that this app that I've talked about before called TubeMate, TUBEMATE, you get it actually from Amazon is where you download it from. You can't get it from the Play Store from Google. But anyways, not only can you download videos from YouTube with it, but I've also found out today that you can also download full playlist as well with that application on your phone. So that definitely was a great find for me because I'm able now to start downloading a whole group of videos pretty much at one time. I mean, what it does is it downloads two at one time, but being at the library, it downloads them fast, of course, because they've got fast Wi-Fi there. So, especially if you're going to be at the library for about an hour or two, you can go ahead and get to a channel that you like and has a whole bunch of videos you like from a playlist, and just set it to download the whole playlist, and it'll keep on downloading them for you. Of course, you do want to keep in mind though um, your storage space on your SD card because I actually had to go ahead and stop mine because I wasn't sure how much space I had left because I've already got a whole bunch of videos on my SD card already. But I luckily do still have enough left on it, so I should be able to download a whole big playlist. In other words, hours on top of hours of videos. So yeah, definitely keep that in mind. In fact, for me, anyways, that's been my favorite app. The best app I've ever downloaded in my whole life, in my opinion, because it's very useful. Because I'm able to have entertainment for sure on my phone and have entertainment, of course, in my van because of that. So that's it, though. Just wanted to give you guys a tip on that. And of course, as always, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hit the like button and let me know if you have any comments or questions or anything. And that's it, guys. Have a great day. Yep, this is the end result, guys. And this stuff tastes so good that you guys are lucky I'm even letting you see this as far as the end result because I don't even want to stop eating it. It tastes so good. Of course, too, if you didn't already notice, I always like to put a whole bunch of Parmesan cheese on there too. I like to pretty much flood it with Parmesan cheese because that's just how I like it. But man, this stuff tastes so good. So yep, that's it, guys. Have a good one. Hi guys, this is David again. I figured I'd go ahead and talk a little bit or talk real quick about the cleanup process as well, as far as washing the dishes. Another reason that you should go ahead and check out getting possibly a solar shower is because it also makes it easy as far as washing dishes too, though. Especially if you don't have a regular full sink set up in your camper van. And as you can see, I actually hung this up even higher than it was before, higher than what you probably seen in the other previous video when I first showed it. Um, because that way it's more gravity fed. But what I do is I've got this going down to a bucket that I originally got from Dollar Tree for, of course, just $1. And as far as washing dishes, you just put the pot in there and then put your soap on there. Just this one here is concentrated, as you can the one you're looking at right there is concentrated. So you're gonna need like 2 drops of soap. And like I said before, use the scrubby thing, the green um, scrubby type thing that you can get, and especially on stainless steel, it scrubs everything off real good. And like I said, put about 2 drops in your pan, just a small dab of water from the hose right there, and then go ahead and scrub it up real good, and then go ahead and rinse it off, and rinse it right there into the bucket. And then after you're done with washing all your dishes, just toss the water outside as far as the water that you have in the bucket. Just toss that outside, and then put everything away. That's it. What I'm going to do too is I am going to go ahead and take my antibacterial wipes I got and go ahead and wipe the bucket down, so that way it'll take care of any mold issues or anything like that. For that way, when I put it away, it'll be just fine to use next time. But that's it. So it makes washing dishes a whole lot, well, real easy too, for that matter, is what I would say. Um, of course, obviously, if you do have a sink, a full sink, and the motorized running water as far as in the camper van, of course, obviously that's still going to be easier to use. But still, this is about as easy as it can get too, though. I mean, this is very easy to use as well too. I got everything done real quick, and it was really easy to do. So yeah, definitely. If you got a camper van and you don't have any water type of setup yet in your camper van, then go ahead and check out getting a solar shower. They only cost like $10 at Walmart, so it's real cheap to get, and definitely will come in handy because you can wash yourself with it, and you can also wash dishes with it too. So just another quick tip for you guys, and that's it for now. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one.